Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel English by Nisa. So in this video we are going to discuss degree third year 5th semester English textbook topic, that is framing questions. So before starting this video, I want to inform you that I have already uploaded 5th semester English paper pattern. You can watch the video, the link I am providing under the description box of this video, that would be helpful for you. And also I have uploaded all grammar and poem and prose. You can watch that too. The link I am providing under the description box of this video. Now let's move to today's topic, that is framing questions. Now asking question is probably the most common feature of our everyday use of language. We ask questions for a particular purpose. That could be we ask to seek information, or we ask questions to get confirmation, or to seek clarification. So asking question, it is a skill, and asking question correctly is an art. So in this topic we are going to discuss that only, that how many ways are there to ask questions. So as you can see on the screen, there are the four ways to ask questions. So as you can see on the screen, there are four ways to ask question, to seek information, or to get clarification or confirmation. So these are the kinds of questions you can see on the screen. The first one is informative question, where we ask question with WH family, means what, where, which, why, who, and whom. And the next one is we ask question like auxiliary verb, means do you like something, or is she coming, or are they writing. That question, that answer would be yes or no. And the alternative question, where we have choice, means do you like tea or coffee, where we have two choices. So these are called alternative questions. Here you need to give full answer. I'll explain you in detail all of this. And the tag questions is nothing but these are not questions, but we ask like a tag question to ask for clarification, like it is raining, isn't it? So for that, isn't it is nothing but it is a confirmation. So now let's see each one in detail. After that we'll see the exercises which you have in your 5th semester English textbook of that framing questions. Now let's see the first one, that is information question. I told you that information question is nothing but it's a WH family questions. Informative questions begins with WH questions like who, what, where, why, how, and which. For these questions, we cannot be answered with yes or no. Here we need to give full answer for this question. Whenever you are asking question to someone, or someone asks question to you, you have to give full answer to them. So for example, you can see what is your name. So you have to say full answer, my name is so and so, whatever. And how is your health? Here you have to give full sentence, I am good, I am better, whatever. So it's very simple informative question which have a WH question, where you have to answer the question in full sentence. Next one, auxiliary questions. For auxiliary question, you have to answer either yes or no. Now what are auxiliary questions? Auxiliary questions are nothing but, so whenever you are getting question with auxiliary verb, you have to say either yes or no. For example, is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, like that. I have written one example here. Are you coming today? So the responses to such question may be positive or negative. Means if you are coming today, you have to say yes. And if you are not coming today, you have to say no. But you should not mix negative and positive statement in one sentence. For example, I have written here, are you a student? Yes, I am. Means yes, which is a positive, and I am is also a positive. If you are not a student, then you have to say no, I am not. Which means if you are saying your answer, that should be all positive, or if it is negative, then all should be negative. You cannot mix positive and negative together. As you can see here, I have written, never say yes I am not, or no I am. You cannot mix negative and positive together. Now let's discuss the third one, that is alternative question. Alternative question means where you will get the choice. Like for example, you can see, do you like teaching or administration? Here we have or, which means a choice. So to answer for these type of question, you should not say yes only or no. You have to say full sentence here. Full sentence is required as an answer. So if you get question like, do you like teaching or administration? You have to say, I like teaching. Let's see the next one, tag questions. Tag question is also very easy. Definitely you'll get this type of question in your exam. Now it is very simple. First you have to see the sentence carefully and you have to see the verb as well to make question tag. Now here Rahul is a student, isn't he? Now this is your question tag. So in your exam they'll give you a blank and they'll ask you to add a question tag to the given statement. So what you have to do, you have to write in your answer booklet. First you have to write the statement, then put comma after statement, then based on the sentence you have to put question tag. Now you have to see there are two rules. If your sentence is positive, then tag is negative, and if your statement is negative, the tag will be positive. You can see here this is statements before comma, it is a positive statement. Rahul is a student, so you have to write negative question tag, isn't he? Now this Rahul will come pronoun. This he will come here after question tag, and you should not use is not he. You have to use contraction of isn't, and you have to use this the given verb only to make the question tag. Isn't he? This is we have used to make question tag. Now next one, Anna is not a teacher. Here we have negative statement, so you have to make a positive question tag. Is she? Again we have used this is to make a question tag, and Anna, instead of Anna she is a girl, we turn this Anna to pronoun that becomes she. So it's very simple. If statement is positive before comma, you have to add negative question tag. If your statement is negative, you have to add positive question tag. Now here one more example, you are not a bad student. Now here again we have not here in this sentence, so obviously our question tag will be positive. But how will write question tag? By using the given verb, that is are you. So the subject of the tag question is always pronoun. You should not use a Rahul here. You have to change this Rahul to he, Anna to she. Now let us see the exercises which you have in your textbook. So here the first exercise is, you would get this exercise in your exam. They'll give you responses, means answers they'll give you. You have to make question on it. You have to frame the questions. Now don't get confused, in your exam they'll give you two type of question. They'll ask you to frame the question and they'll ask you to add a question tag. When they ask you to add a question tag and they'll give you blank and question mark, there you have to add a question tag. Just now we have discussed which. And if they ask you to frame a question, that means you have to make question on it. For example, you can see the first one, he is my friend. Suppose you are answering to someone that he is my friend. When you will give this answer, for what question you will get this answer? When you are being questioned, who is he? If someone asks you who is he, then only you'll give this answer, right? So you have to imagine the question in your mind, then you have to write who is he. Next one, it is an audiobook. Now here again you have to make question, what is it? Not what it is. You have to use first this auxiliary verb, then you have to use pronoun. What is it? And question mark, it's compulsory. Next one, it's the Thursday. Now you are saying the name of the day, then you have to ask question, what day is today? You have to make question on this answer. What day is today? Next one is English is my favorite subject. Now how we can frame question on this answer? So English, which is a subject, that means we have many subjects. So if we have many choices, you have to use which there. So which is your favorite subject? Question mark instead of full stop. I would like to become an astronaut. Here you have to use this modal verb, and this, with the help of this modal verb, you have to frame question. What would you like to become? Next one, I study in New Ideas College. In which college do you study? Because there are many colleges, so you are asking which college, there is a choice, that's why we are using which. In which college do you study? Next one, it's near Charminar. Now where is it? Where shows place. If someone say it's near Charminar, so the question for this, what will be the question? Where is it? If someone asks where is it, then the answer would be it's near Charminar. I joined last year. Now here joined last year, which means it's a past tense. So here you have to use when did you join. You have to use past tense, that is did. And when shows time, when did you join? The question mark. I go by bus. How do you commute? Commute is nothing but that go only. How do you commute, or you can write how do you go. Next one, I'm 18 years old. Here you could ask someone, how old are you? Next one, my college is about 10 kilometers from home. Now how you will frame question on this? How far is your college from home? I spend nearly rupees 30 on transport every day. Money which is an uncountable thing, rupees we can count but money we cannot count. So the things which we cannot count we have to use much, like how much water do you need, like that. So how much do you spend on transport daily or every day? Now let's see the remaining. I go to playground once a week. So you have to frame question on this. How often do you go to the playground? Means how many days you go to playground. So that question only. I play football. Now this is the answer. So you have to frame question on it. I play football. I play football. So the question would be, which sport do you like? Which, why? Because there are choices, because there are many sports. That's why we are asking which sport do you like? I play quite well. How well do you play? I have been playing for the last 3 years. Now you have to make question by this only. How long have you been? How long have you been playing? Question mark. The one with number 10 is my jersey. Now here again we have choices. Which is your jersey? Means so many things are there. You are asking one thing. That's why which is your jersey. I like Ronaldo the most. Here many football players are there. That's why we need to ask which football player do you like most, or you can ask whom do you like the most. Next one, yes, I would like to meet him. Now question you have to make by using the modal verb. Would you like to meet him? Question mark. Next one, no, I don't watch cricket. Now here we have do already, so you have to use this only and you have to make question by this auxiliary verb. Do you watch cricket? Yes, I used to play cricket when I was in school. Now it's talking about the past tense, then that's why you have to use did. Did you ever play cricket in your school? Next one, I prefer to play football. Which sport do you prefer to play? Now, one more important thing I want to say you here, whatever verb they are giving you in the question, you have to use that verb to make question. But if they don't give you verb, then you have to use either do, does, or did. Did we use for the past tense? As you can see here, just now we have did here. Here they did not give you any verb to make question. But by reading this, we can understand this sentence is in the past. So you have to use did here. And here I prefer to play football, that means it's a present thing, it's a present tense, so you have to use do here. Which is sport, which, why we are using which, because we are talking about the sport. And do you prefer to play? Let's see the last exercise, that is add a question tag to the following statements. Here I have already explained you, if the statement is positive, means before comma, if a statement is positive you have to write negative question tag, and if negative statement is there you have to add positive question tag. And how you will add the question tag? Based on the given verb, whatever verb they give you, you have to use that verb to make question tag. Now let's see the first one. Seema sings well. Now here we don't have any verb. This verb, I'm not talking about main verb but auxiliary verb, we have to see auxiliary verb like is, mr, was, were. Now let's see auxiliary verb. We have how many types of auxiliary verb? We have two type of auxiliary verb. This one, primary auxiliary and modal auxiliary. In modal auxiliary we have can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would. And here is, are, was, were. Let me write. So I have written some only, but you know auxiliary verbs are nothing but primary and modals. In primary we have is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had. And here in modal we have can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should. So whenever you get this type of words in your sentence except main verbs, then you have to use these words only to make question tag. So now here you can see Seema sings well. We don't have any auxiliary verb here, neither we have primary auxiliary nor we have modal auxiliary. So how we have to make question tag? So you have to see the three things. We have do and does and did. So whenever you don't get this auxiliary word in your given statement, you have to make question tag by using this do, does and did. And you have to use do, does and did. It's based on the subject and the tense. You have to use do when your sentence, the given sentence is in present tense and the subject is plural. Then you have to use do to make a question tag. And if your statement is in present tense but the subject is singular, then you have to use does to make a question tag. As you can see here, Seema is a single subject, and sings well, that means we are talking about present only. It's a present simple. So that's why I'm using does here to make a question tag. Doesn't she? Because it is a positive statement, so we have to write negative question tag. Statement is in past, then you have to use did to make a question tag. But here already we have, so whenever already you are having verb, you have to utilize that verb only to make question tag. If you don't have verb, like first statement, you have to use either do, does or did. Now let's see here. He did not go to college. Now here already we have did, so we have to use this did only to make question tag. You can see here the statement is negative, so we have to make positive question tag. Opposite thing, if it here positive, negative here. If here negative, you have to write positive question tag. Now he did not go to college. Did he? Here this he will come at the last. First you have to write did, then he. Next one, she's suffering from fever. Now here this statement is positive and we have auxiliary verb is. You have to use this is only to make question tag. So it is positive, you have to write negative question tag. Isn't she? Next one, he doesn't swim well. Now already we have does here, so you have to utilize this does only. It is in negative, so you have to write positive question tag. Does he? This he will come this side. Next one, they are celebrating their victory. Now are we have already have, so here we have already are, so you have to use this are to make question tag. Aren't they? Because it is a positive, so you have to make negative question tag. Aren't they? Gotham should buy this book. Now here we have model should, so this should only we have to use to make a question tag. Shouldn't, because it is a positive, we have to write negative question tag. Shouldn't. Now this Gotham will change to pronoun, that become he. Shouldn't he? Next one. And in your exam you have to rewrite the sentence, whole sentence. You should not write only shouldn't he, aren't they, isn't she. You have to rewrite the whole sentence. Gotham should buy this book, comma, shouldn't he, question mark. Next one, he can walk fast. Here we have modal verb. You have to utilize this to make question tag. Can't he? She would like this gift. Would we have? Make question tag by using would. Wouldn't she? They had their lunch. Had we have here? We have to make question tag. Hadn't they? Positive statement. That's why negative question tag. She will listen to you. Will we have here? Won't she? They don't go to the market often. So here this statement is in negative. We have do here. Make question tag by using this do. Do they? You paint well. Now this statement is positive, but we don't have any auxiliary verb to make question tag. So what I told you, you have to see the statement. This statement is about present or past. It's about present. It's not talking about past. You paint well means still you are painting. So it's a present and the tense is in present and the subject is plural. You have to use do to make question tag. And tense is present and subject is singular. You have to use does. But here we have use, that is a plural. So you have to use do. And statement is positive. That's why you are using negative question tag, don't you? So this is all about today's topic, framing questions, textbook exercises which you have in your degree 5th semester English textbook. I hope it would be helpful for you. Stay tuned for more videos and thanks for watching.